How to migrate emails from Yahoo Mail to Gmail. Try SysTool's IMAP migration tool. Let's discuss key features first. Universal IMAP support. Migrate emails between IMAP services like Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, and iCloud. Bulk user migration. Import multiple accounts via CSV template for easy bulk migration. Advanced migration options. Use date filters, concurrent migration, and rerun options like Retry Failed or Delta migration. Real-time tracking and reports. Track progress with status tabs and download migration reports. To download the software, open Google and search for SysTool's IMAP migration tool. Now click on the first link. Then click on the download button. Once downloaded, simply install the SysTool's IMAP migration tool on your system. This is the interface of the SysTool's IMAP migration tool. Since it is an IMAP migration tool, both the source and destination platforms are configured using IMAP. Below that, in the Workload Selection section, you will find the Email option. On the right side, you can apply a date filter. Simply select the start date and end date, and the tool will migrate emails within the selected date range. If you want to migrate all emails, you can disable the date filter. However, in this demonstration, we will proceed with the date filter enabled. Now, click on the Next button at the bottom to continue. Now, you need to configure Yahoo as the source platform. Click on the IMAP server option and select Yahoo from the list. Once Yahoo is selected as the source platform, the IMAP server URL and port number will be filled automatically according to Yahoo's IMAP settings. After that, click on the Validate button on the right side. When the validation is successful, all permissions will turn green, which means everything is properly configured. Now, click on the Next button at the bottom to proceed. Now, this is the Destination Platform IMAP setting. In the Destination settings, select Gmail this time. Once you choose Gmail, the IMAP server URL and port number will be filled automatically. After that, click on the Validate button on the right side. When the validation is successful, now click on the Next button at the bottom to continue. Now, we need to add the user accounts. To do that, first we need to download the template file. Click on the Download Template button. A new window will open where you can select the location where the file should be saved. After choosing the location, click on the Save button. Now open the folder where the file has been saved. The template will be in CSV format, so open the CSV file. In the first column, enter the source user, which is the Yahoo email account. In the source password column, provide the app password for that Yahoo email account. In the destination user column, enter the Gmail account where you want to migrate the data. In the destination password, add the app password for the Gmail account. Now, enter the required information in the template. For this demonstration, we are adding one Yahoo account and one Gmail account, but you can add multiple accounts if needed. After entering the details, save the file and make sure it remains in the same CSV format. Once saved, return back to the software interface. Now, click on the Import button. After that, click on the Upload icon on the right side. Next, browse and select the CSV file where you added the user accounts. Click on the Open button. Then, click on the Upload button to import the file. The user accounts will now be successfully imported. Finally, click on the OK button. Now the user accounts and their passwords have been added to the software. You can see them in the columns for source email, source app password, destination email, and destination app password. At the top, there is a search option that allows you to find a specific user account. This is especially useful when you have a large number of users to migrate. On the right side, you will find the View Filter option. Click on it to filter the user list by all users, permission failed, or permission succeeded. There is also the Show Selected option. If you enable some user accounts for migration, turning on this option will display only the selected accounts. You can also set priority for specific accounts. Simply click on the star icon in the same row of the user account you want to prioritize. The row will become bold, indicating that this account will be migrated first from the list. Now click on the Validate button at the top right. The user account has been successfully validated. Click on the OK button. After validation, the source permission and destination permission indicators will turn green. There is one more setting you should know about. Click on the Settings button on the left panel. In the General Settings section, you will find an option called Concurrent Users. This setting defines the number of user accounts that will be processed at the same time. For example, if you set it to 5, then only 5 user accounts will migrate simultaneously. After those are completed, the next set of 5 accounts will start migrating. For now, we will keep it at the default value of 10. Now let's go back. Click on the Users option in the left panel. All the settings in user accounts have now been configured, so it's time to start the migration process. Click on the Start Migration button at the top. First, the software will fetch your license details. If the available count shows 0, you will need to renew the license. Now click on Start and then click OK to confirm. The migration process will begin, and the time required will depend on the amount of data being migrated and your internet speed. The migration process has now been completed. To check the results, click on the Completed button at the top. In the status column on the right, you will see a green check mark, which indicates that the migration has been successfully completed. In the email column on the left, you will notice some numbers. The first number shows how many emails have been migrated. In our case, it shows 10, which means 10 emails have been successfully migrated. After the slash, the second value shows the total size of the migrated email data, which in this case is 404.6 kilobytes. There are a few more features that can help you get the best migration results, so let's explore them. At the top, you will find the Rerun Migration option. It includes several useful functions. The first option is Retry Failed items, which allows you to restart migration for accounts that failed due to technical issues. The second option is Rerun Full Migration. This allows you to restart the entire migration process from the beginning. The third option is Delta Migration. It is used after a successful migration to transfer only newly received emails from Yahoo, instead of migrating all data again. You can also view the migration report. Click on the Download Report button on the right. There are 2 types of reports you can generate. The first is the Migration Summary Report, which provides a brief summary of the migration. The second is the Detailed Report, which generates the complete migration details. At the top, there is also a 3-dot menu for additional functions. Click on it. The first option is Help, where users can access guidance through the reading panel. The second option is Contact Support, which allows users to get assistance from the support team. The third option is Create Ticket, where users can raise a support ticket. The fourth option is Reload, which refreshes the software if it becomes slow or unresponsive. The fifth option is App Overview, where you can see an overview of the software. The last option is About Us, where you can check more details about the software. And that's it. This is how you can migrate emails from Yahoo Mail to Gmail using the SysTools IMAP migration tool. Log on to the product page for more details to purchase the product. For any queries, email us at support@systoolsgroup.com.